All right, I am super behind on these videos. Not actually that behind. It just like 4 days ago, I watched Live and Let Die, the James Bond film from 1973. We are in a new era of Bond here. I really should look up this actor's name, but it is another new Bond. This is the third James Bond actor of all. He's here for several movies. I'm going to start with the most pointless part, which is I'm super duper entertained. For whatever reason, the thumbnail for it on Netflix makes it look like it's like the chick is in this flowy white dress and he kind of looks like, it almost looks like it's like a fantasy movie at first. Just the thumbnail, not the actual movie. I did do a little Googling about this movie because I just was kind of torn on it and I needed a little bit more information that I wouldn't have, some context, which was there are a lot of black characters in this, like a lot. And that's really nifty, actually. Like, it's for change. There, more than one movie, there's been like, they're in the Caribbean, and there's like a black guy involved who's like driving their boat, and he's very like stereotypical, very racist and stuff. That's been like a standard in James Bond. Wasn't surprised by that. This one, though, almost all of the characters other than James Bond and his chick, the James Bond, like his sexy chick that he ends up with, have been white. Everyone else is black. And one of the James Bond girls, because I find that there tends to be two James Bond girls, a villain that like gets seduced by James Bond and a heroine. Sometimes she is the damsel in distress character. Sometimes she's involved in the villain. Sometimes she stumbles upon the plot, whatever. So there's two of these. One's black. They have a kiss and everything. He sleeps with her. The villains are all black. The whole story is about like voodoo and stuff. It's all black. Is it racist? Probably. But not as bad as other ones. It's the one that I'm like, is this racist? Which is a much improvement over, the Japanese disguise he had in one movie. When I looked it up, they said it was blaxploitation or whatever it's called. Like, there was this era of movies in the 70s that was like this. It was like jive and hip and cool and black people and like not necessarily like made by black people for black people, though it was Hollywood going, oh, hey, those pop movies are popular. Let's hop on that trend. And that's kind of what happened, is my understanding. Watch it for yourself and decide, but it was actually like pretty good. There were some really bad parts. But in general, like the villain had like genuine villainous plans and stuff. And it took effort to defeat him, and it overall made sense. I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. It was pretty good.